I started out with Jefferson County. I believe it's almost 27 years.
27
I've
years.
been with St. Lawrence County Hospice for 22 or 23 years. The music and memory has really been the most wonderful experience for me. It's just brought so much joy to the hospice patients that I've had, especially those with dementia and Alzheimer's, but all of them, but especially those with dementia. I volunteered at River Ledge Nursing Home in Ogdensburg, and I had this lady who was in her early 90s. I was told that she had played the piano and organ at her church, and to wake her up because she slept most of the time. So the first time I went to see her, her eyes were shut. I woke her up, told her who I was, and asked her if she'd like to listen to some music. And I had put on the old-time hymns because I knew that those would be those that she would recognize. And she had Alzheimer's, advanced Alzheimer's. So when I started playing the music, she started, her fingers started going as she was playing the piano, and she had a smile on her face. And she just, and then she started singing the words to the song. Every single one of the words to the song, she knew them all. And then her eyes were still shut, and she'd say, "Isn't that beautiful? Thank you, thank you, thank you." And when I left that day, it was just, I was floating. It just was such a wonderful experience to see the happiness on her face. It's such a wonderful organization. I had hospice for my mom 28 years ago. I was her caregiver, her main caregiver, and there weren't enough volunteers in our area at that time. And so I had to wait a year, but I wanted to be able to give back in some small way. Again, it was hospice of Jefferson County I started with, but again, I'd been with St. Lawrence County for 22 or 23 years, and it's just, I can't say enough about hospice and what they've done for the patients. I had hospice for my son 14 and a half years ago. I had hospice for my husband back in 2016. And it's just such a wonderful organization. I can't say enough about it. To be able to have as much comfort and peace as possible and be as pain-free as possible. And just to see the joy and the hospice patients have taught me how to live, and they're teaching me how to die. And I've had people say to me, how can you be a hospice volunteer? And my answer to them is, we're all going to die someday. And if I can make a difference in some small way, that's what I want to do.